This function f of x equals to x plus 4, x plus 3, x minus 2, these three factors multiplied together. This means that we have a cubic function because we have x multiplied by itself 3 times. X times x times x gives you x to the power of 3. And this can be represented on the xy coordinate plane, something like this. This is the way to draw that cubic function. And if we consider drawing the x-axis and y-axis, something like this for x-axis, and this one for the y-axis. So here we have the 3 points of intersection with the x-axis. This point, this one, and this one. We have 3 points here, and we can represent these points from the function itself. As you can see here, we have x plus 4. When you set this part equal to 0, it means x plus 4 equals 0. When moving the 4, you get x equals to negative 4, which can be represented on the graph, a point right here. And x plus 3 equals to 0. When moving the 3, you get x equal to negative 3, can be put in here. And the same happens for x minus 2, which is the last factor here. When we set this equal to 0, you get x equals to 2, which can be put in here, positive. Okay, what do we have here? We have 3 points of intersection with x-axis. Every point has an x coordinate of negative 4, for example, and 0, a y coordinate of 0 for every one of them. So we can make a table of values here like this. This is present 3 values only for x and y, or x and f of x, and then we need another table for x and y. So let's say that this one represents x and f of x, but this one is x and y. Is there a difference between f of x and y? Yes, of course, because y here is f of x plus 2. This means the same values, but add 2 units for each. So x here is represented on the table by these 3 points. You can say negative 4 and 0 for the first point, negative 4 and 0, negative 3 and 0, and negative 2 and 0. But for y, this is f of x, and for y equals f of x plus 2, this means the values here should be the same as these ones, but 2 units up. It means instead of 0, we write 0 plus 2, which is 2. 0 plus 2 is 2, and here also 0 plus 2 is 2. For the same values of x, negative 4, negative 3, and negative 2. This one is the correct answer for y equals f of x plus 2, which is represented as in letter D. You can also, if you want to think about it graphically here, you can say, look at this point, which is 2 and 0, and move it 2 units up to be right here. And this point, same thing, move up 2 points. For every point, we have to translate it up 2 units. So this is our new graph, something like this, which means that the graph is moved up 2 units for this f of x equals to, sorry, y equals to f of x plus 2. This means 2 units up. This is our table, which is represented on letter D. I hope you understand this idea, and see you in the next video. Bye.